What's up, y'all? Counter Pride. Time for some nihilistic, depressive black metal. I'm not sure how you say that, y'all. I've heard mgła, M-G-L-A. It's like Polish for mist or fog or something. So we're just going to say mgła until one of you corrects me. I like this band. I love it. I heard this album years ago and was like, played the shit out of that on YouTube. It's got like millions of views. And so does the other one, Exercises in Futility. Amazing album. I don't know what that says. Spun the shit out on YouTube, finally found a copy of it. I don't know, it might have been Justin who bought it from. I know I got the shirt from him. I might have gotten that from him, I don't know. Well, anyways, y'all know what this is. It's a US dollar. Not worth today what it once was. It used to do a lot more. Doesn't do shit these days. Yeah, one of them doesn't really do anything for you. This piece of paper right here, this controls your life. This controls your life. This determines how you wake up in the morning. This determines what you'll do throughout the day. It even determines what you will do after that. Look at that fancy symbolism on the back. You want to know who's in charge? Well, it says it right there on the top. Federal Reserve Bank. They used to say United States note. It says Federal Reserve note. What does that tell you? This isn't your money. You borrow this. And you pay back the interest. So when this is printed, pay interest on it. That's how the Federal Reserve works. This controls everything. This is your God. This is your master. This thing right here makes the world function. Sad, isn't it? Politicians feel entitled to this. They feel that it's their money and that you can have a piece of it. Which just shows that every politician you've ever heard of doesn't care about you. They care about this and that Federal Reserve Bank. They want you unhealthy. You are. They want you unhappy and on meds. You are. They want you toiling away at your job like you do, so that you can earn these to trade them away for freedom and security and safety and necessities. Most people you've ever known live their lives and die working their fingers to the bone, breaking their backs, sweating, and all kinds of... or just going stressed out and nuts to keep the system of one hand to the other hand, back around, to just keep this cycle. You know what one of the best generators of these is? War. Military-industrial complex. Killing each other. That's essentially what it is. It's killing each other. Instead of killing your own people, we just find people that don't look like you and go kill them. And then tell you it's because of democracy or something, but it all comes down to this. It comes down to one of these. Shame, isn't it? Shame. Politicians feel entitled to it. Cops, they feel entitled. They feel entitled to stick a gun in your face, take this from you at gunpoint. Don't believe me? Try to leave the scene. And they stop you and be like, yeah, I don't want to talk to you. What's he going to do? He's going to either open fire or he's going to call his friends and they'll open fire. Ignore those cops long enough, they will shoot you. Get in their face long enough, they will kill you. They will kill you to defend any law. They don't care what the law is. You broke it, they'll defend it. They say they serve and protect. I only see one thing they serve and protect. You know, they got to pay them guys like fat stacks these days. Cops making 50 grand. Cops making more than teachers. Cops make more than teachers. Think about that. A guy who has a gun and a bunch of friends with guns is going to come and try to take these from you. Call them road pirates. Road pirates can see them on the road and then they stop you and they're like, give me a shit. Cops making more than teachers. Think you'd ever live in a world like that? Everybody whining about CEOs made too much. I'd worry about them politicians feeling entitled to taking these things from you every day. For everything. Anything you own, they get a piece of. Anything you own, they get a piece of. Mobsters right there. That's organized fucking crime. Most of you don't even care. Most of you don't even have the ability to care. You lack the ability to even understand what kind of system you're in. You ever see The Matrix? Morpheus was taking Neo through that training program. The woman in the red dress scene. Like, most people are so hopelessly glued into this system that they will fight to the death to defend it. Most people you've known, maybe not all of them, but a good number of people you know will fight to the death to just get more of these. To just get more. To have more than the other person. To get more so they can be like, I got more. What? You're like you're all slaves. Every one of us is born into bondage. We're born into a prison we cannot see, touch, taste, or feel. It is a prison for your mind. And it keeps you chasing these things and keeps these things going back and forth, back and forth. They wear you down with your job and the taxes and the regulations and the policies and the permits. All the bullshit. Feed you poison. Keep your stomach hurting. Keep you asking for more meds. Turn makes you worse off. For that guy. What do we do? What can you do? You're fighting literally a concept. A concept that has taken over the world. You can't fight it. You just play within the rules. And some of you don't mind. They're like, well, I got a bunch of shit. I guess that shit makes you happy. What did Emerson say? The things you own end up owning you. They do. I'll be the first one to tell you that. Most shit I do is to protect the shit I own. And have a nice, warm, dry place to sleep at night. And of course, all that's taxed and regulated too. So an executive order just got put up by the administration talking about shower heads. I didn't realize shower heads had been so regulated that we needed an executive order to undo the regulations on shower heads. Wow. We got so caught up in being fucked by it from every direction, they took our shower heads away. We didn't even notice. That's odd. Politicians feel entitled to your money. Cops feel entitled to just pull you over and harass you and take more of it. Your employer feels, I'm not saying all your employers, but we've all had those employers that feel entitled to your time. You feel like it's their time and they're just letting you have that time off. I've had jobs, 8-hour-a-day jobs. Was no need to be at that job 8 hours a day. I could do most of my work within 4 to 6 hours. What am I doing for the rest of the time? Serving them, being a warm body at the station. Yeah. I'm sure some of y'all have jobs like that. I'm sure some of y'all do are like, yeah, man, I can knock out my shit in 4 to 6 hours. I don't even know why I'm still here. Well, you're here because you need more of these. And if you only work 4 to 6 hours, you don't have enough of these. Isn't that weird that you could do the job in less time, but they won't pay you for what that's worth? They'll only pay you if you give them more. That's so weird to me. And then your pay is somehow justified by that 8 hour a day and not the completion of the task that you did. That's why being a contractor is so cool, because you can usually just bid out your time. I feel my time is worth this. I will give you this much time to do this task. You pay me that in return and call it a day. long as everybody's happy at the end of it. You know? But some of y'all just punch clocks. I get it. It's easier. It's fucking easier. I did it. And it is easier. It's easier just to give somebody your time and just pray you and toe that line and just get your licenses and your permits and your forms filled out correctly. Then nobody bothers me and I can just get more of these and buy shit that I don't fucking need and do shit I don't want to do. I mean, we wake up every morning to go someplace we don't want to go, to do shit we don't want to do, to earn this damn thing, to do shit with it we don't even want to fucking deal with. And there's no way out. Well, I'm not trying to bring you down. I'm just trying to show you, in case you hadn't realized it. You know, there's people that feel entitled to these things. There's a lot of entitlement going on. I feel entitled to your money. I feel entitled to your time. I feel entitled to your property. The communists, they feel entitled to your labor. They just expect you to just fucking give it to them because they complain. It's like, I mean, if you want something, go work and earn it. I mean, this is how it is. We don't have to trade money. We can trade labor. I've done that for people. Trade items. Barter system only gets you so far. So I'm not saying I have a solution, but I do know as long as this thing exists, and if we work to earn these things, we can earn our living. As long as that system keeps going, there will not be peace on this planet. There is too much money and there's too much invested in trading these things back and forth. And we do realize that warfare, that military-industrial complex, big pharma, there are way too many of these things involved. Way too many palms to grease, man. If this system stays in place, there will never be peace. That's just how it is. I don't know what the solution is, but I can tell you the solution is not going to be peaceful. As long as this thing exists, there will not be peace. And that's something we need to grasp. It's something we need to realize. You can't vote your way out of this. You think you can, but you can't. Everybody we've ever had in office, ever, works for this. Not for his paycheck, but the concept of this. It's conceptual ideas. Which is why they put all this coded symbols and shit all over it. It's their god. It's their money is the root of all evil, they say. But if people feel entitled to your stuff, I mean, they can feel entitled to my bullets. I mean, if there's no peace and there will be no peaceful solution, I feel like sharing my bullets. Does anybody want some of those? Next time you come for this, stay for the brass. I come for your gold, but stay for my brass and lead. We can all just die in a pile of this, brass, and blood. Does that sound fun? I rode with some dudes. I loved them. I still do. Told them I'd love to die in a pile of brass with you. Just knowing we're a bunch of hardcore dudes that don't give a fuck. We're just angry at this fucking system that we have to kill ourselves to keep propped up. We're ground underneath it. Meat grinder. Real bleak shit. All for this guy. And that Federal Reserve. Watch that movie Die Hard with a Vengeance. They talk about the Federal Reserve in that one. How they own all the gold. Yeah, where's that Fort Knox shit happening? It's supposed to audit Fort Knox and go in there live. I'm telling you guys, when that happens, yeah, shit'll change. Got a local paper over here. I'm not gonna show it to you because it shows where I live. I don't want to do that. We got the police. They love putting their police reports in there so you can see why people got arrested. Ever since the Supreme Court said that taking away your license for failure to pay court costs, that was unconstitutional, the states, every state, moved it over to Department of Homeland Security. Supreme Court said the state could not do that to you. So they put it under Homeland Security, which is not the state. It's federal. Federal can do it to you. Supreme Court didn't say anything about that. They fucked you there, so they could keep suspending your license for failure to pay court costs. So when I look at these things, these police reports, and I see all these revoked, suspended, canceled license, I'm sure there's a DUI guy in there. I'm sure there is. Some guy who legitimately got his license suspended for things we can kind of all agree on. But not when you see that many. When you see that many, that means like dozens of them. That's telling you those guys couldn't pay their court costs. It's unconstitutional, as said by the Supreme Court. But the government didn't like that they couldn't take this from you. They held your license over your head. Give us this, or give us this. And you give them that in a second. Do it in a second. Supreme Court said you can't do that, so they moved to the federals. Now the feds are like, ha-ha, yoink. So when I see all those license forfeitures, suspended cancellation, I'm just guessing that those are people that could not pay court costs. And court costs are higher than fines. I've had a $50 fine turn into a $300 fine because of court costs. And anyone who's gotten a ticket, been through those courts, they'll probably know about that. It's like, $50 fine, that's easy. I'll just be out of here in no time. Whoa, why is that so expensive? Court costs. It's the most bullshit thing I've ever heard. Don't we pay taxes to have that building? No. We need more of these. More. They feel entitled. I'll tell you another thing, especially down here in the South. I don't know how you guys are doing in the rest of the country, but down here in the South, they cannot build jails, courthouses, and prisons fast enough. Can't build them fast enough. Tells you they want more. And all you transplants that came down here looking for a better life, they're feeding on you. They ain't feeding on us locals. We know the game. We know those fucking assholes. We can fight them. We can deal with them. But you out-of-staters, you transplants, come down here. Oh, I'm going to get some freedom. Everything's expensive. Yeah, because you're here. The cops are a police state. Yeah, it's because you're here. What do you think they were going to do? They're going to rob you fucking blind. As long as this exists, there will be no peaceful solution. It's time we wake up and realize that. War is coming. At least we're not fighting them guys. At least we're not fighting Tyranids. That video's almost over. I just wanted to show them all. Miigweh, with hearts toward none. If that is not how you say it, please correct me in the comments. Heard that German dude, Farvan. Anybody ever watch Farvan? It's like Farvann or whatever. It's like some German dude who listens to black metal. He's kind of funny, kind of a wimp, but he's got good taste in black metal. I'll give him that. And he's got some pretty cool video essays. So guys, y'all get out there. Earn these things. Earn these things for your masters. Earn these things for your God. Your God is this right here. I'm Cattle Prod, your Appalachian warlord. Remember, if it's not voluntary, it's tyranny.